Hi, ladies.
Hello.
This is my daughter, Shelby, and she's decided to join me in making a makeup video because I want to show you a comparison. A comparison on our shadows compared to her shadows. And we're not going to say any brand names because we know what it is, but they're nice shadows, or so she thought they were until this came along. And then on our lip scents compared to her lipstick that she used to use. So I'm going to just start off with how I apply my eyeshadow. And we've got a couple of base colors that are good. One of them is, you're not going to see that, so I'm just going to read it to you. One of them is Sandstone Pearl. I like that color a lot. When I say base color, I'm talking lash to brow. I cover the whole area. Candlelight is another really great color for that. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying my color. All right, it's cream to powder. So when you start to use this, it's going to go on nice and easy, and I always say you've got about a 30-second window before it dries. So I typically do one eye at a time, except when I do the base color because it's so easy to apply. But when I start to add in more colors, I do just one eye at a time. Just going to dab it on. Very neutral, like I said, not a lot of color there. It's a perfect base color. I'm gonna now come in with, this is my go-to everyday look. We have a ton of colors, a beautiful variety of colors. My go-to look, I wear more of the earth tone colors, so I do a lot of browns. So I'm gonna use the Mocha Java, and we do have a Mocha Java shimmer as well. I'm gonna use the Mocha Java flat. And I'm gonna put this in, I put it up like this. I do come up and above the crease because if you don't and you keep it inside that crease, then once you open your eye, that color is gone, it disappears. So come up above that crease a little bit. Just use a big fat brush like this, a blender brush, and very lightly tap that in. Mocha Java is not a real pigmented color, so if you keep swiping over it, you're gonna blend it right away, so don't do that. Okay, so I've got that in. It's just a nice transitional color there. Okay, and another thing I wanted you to remember or tell you about is that if you are not getting the right feel from this blender brush, when it comes to blending, take the pad of your finger and then just very gently come over just the top. Don't come way down into the color, but just at the very edge of it and just blend that out into that base color that you initially put on. So those two colors are good. My third color that I'm going to use is called Garnet. It's a dark brown, okay? And this, unlike Mocha Java, is a very pigmented color. So what I do with this is I come in and I'm going to stay within the color of the mocha. So I'm not going to go up to the edge of that mocha. I'm going to stay right inside of that, and I do it about like this. I do come over just a touch, just like that, okay? And then I use a kind of a more angled, a thinner angled brush like this, and I very gently kind of tap that in. Again for blending. And I'm going to use the pad of my finger for additional blending. Okay, my last color for the eyeshadows is going to be, this one is Pink Opal Shimmer. I know it doesn't really go with the theme of earth tone colors, but I like it because I really like to highlight the inside right in here. I like to really make that pop, and I feel like this color does that just a little bit nicer. So this is going to go right from the corner here over. And then I've wiped off the other color, so I'm going to use the same brush, very lightly blend that in. This helps that pop a little. The last part of my eyes is going to be the eyeliner, but I still use the eyeshadow. This one is Onyx. It's black. I use the Garnet sometimes for the eyeliner as well, but today I'm going to use the Onyx. And I use a little bit of a skinnier brush this time, a little bit thinner, very precision. Let's just get a nice angle. And I don't use the applicator. I take and I wipe that excess off with this, and I just apply like this. I love this for eyeliner. The eyeliners that I've used in the past, anything that you have to sharpen or twist up or anything like that is made of wax. When you use an eyeliner made of wax, eventually throughout the day, you're gonna get this little frowny face right here, and I had that all the time, and I hate that. Since I've been using this, the SeneGence, the Shadow Sense, I have not had that at all. This stuff goes on, when it sets, it's set, and it is there all day long. It will not smudge, it will not flake under the eye, and you will not have that little crease. I'm going to follow through now with my Lash Sense. This stuff is waterproof. It's conditioning on the eyelashes. And the nice thing about our SeneGence products and makeup as well is that the skincare is right in the makeup. Everything but the lip sense, but it's in all the eyeshadows, it's in the foundation, everything else. And I did all of that already prior to this video because I didn't want it to be too long. If you're new to using lip sense, or if you've never used it, want to try it, you shake it up really good. Make sure that your lips are good and dry, good and clean, nothing on it. And when you go to apply it, you apply from one corner, come to the other. You might want to come in and do your waterline if you've got fuller lips. And then you can do this from one corner to the other on the top lip. I start in the middle, up and over, middle, up and over. That's one coat. You're going to let that dry. When I'm doing this, I do layers of mascara because I like to lengthen my eyelashes as much as I can. So I don't like to waste time. So I do the mascara, come in with a layer of lip sense, do another layer of mascara, and so on. I'm using mulled wine tonight. It's one of my favorites. Glossy gloss over the top of our color, and make sure that our gloss is the only gloss that you use over lip sense because it is the only gloss that's going to transfer through the color, sealing it in and moisturizing it with vitamin E and shea butter. And any other gloss that you put over the top of lip sense is going to break it down, and you're not going to have that same nice and smooth feel. And there's a variety of glosses. We do have matte gloss, there's bougainvillea gloss. It's a beautiful gloss, gives a little bit of a red tint and a little bit of sparkle. Gold glitter gloss, silver glitter gloss. We have a ton of different glosses. Okay, so now we're gonna do the lip test, the Kleenex test. Okay. Nada. Nada. That's gross. Okay. That's gross. This is not coming off. It does not come off. One more test we want to show you is my eyeshadow. I'm rubbing that pretty good, as you can see. Well, there's nothing there. Oh.
I look like I've been crying, which I am.
Don't use that stuff. Don't. Get rid of the old stuff. Ladies, I've got some really good stuff for you here. I don't want you all to think that we forgot about the drawing the other day. I wanted to do this video with her, and she's a busy kid, so to find some time, we had to wait a couple more days. Anyway, we had Jordan, Diane, Hanukkah, Amanda, Stacy, and Annie all submitted photos. Thank you so much for that, ladies. Keep them coming. Whether I have a contest or not, I'd love to see what you're wearing. I really do. People love to see that on other people, your colors on real people versus just lips. The winner is Jordan. Thanks for doing this with me. Cheers. Oh, look at that.
Product, just trying to all I'm doing, Mom.
Don't do that.
Okay.